Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. I'm super excited. I got a new marathon request by Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. I do really appreciate it. And I'm very, very intrigued what this is gonna be like. I got some notes, and I love notes. Now, I do have to be honest, I don't love too much notes. I just love the right amount, and I think Michael has nailed it. Like, you know, a little bit of information, just basic. It doesn't really spoil anything, and I can use it as well for you guys. You know, I don't have to look up anything on Wikipedia. It's just wonderful. So what I know as far as now, before beginning, is all these bands are from Boston. That's all I know. And as you know, we're going to get into the music, and I'm going to talk about a little bit about what Michael has provided me here. So because I'm walking in completely blind, the only band that I know, give me a second, is 1, 2, 3, 4, the Pixies, and which I just did. And I said I know them because I saw Fight Club and at the end of the movie there's a song, the Where Is My Mind. That's basically all in the other song that I just did. Okay, so let's start it off. Well, first of all, thank you, Michael, again for sponsoring this video. Thanks to everyone watching for being, you know, interested in these videos. I hope you have a lot of fun, and you know, let me know. All right, so the first one is by Belly, Feed the Tree. This is after, there's a little introduction here that says here, so I've put together a batch of Boston artists active in the 1980s and 90s. Some of these bands had big national success, while others were big in Boston and only found modest success across the country. They run the gamut of music. They run a gamut of musical styles, and I hope you enjoy them. I will. Trust me. I am very open now to all kinds of music, like whatever it may be. Like this last year and this year and the last year has just opened up my perception of. So I even write music differently. I improvise differently. It's really, really cool. Okay, so Belly is the first one. It says Feed the Tree is the song from the album Star in 1993. After achieving success as the guitarist in Throwing Muses, Tanya Donnelly broke out with her band Belly. I love it. Their first single, Feed the Tree, was a huge alternate rock hit. So that's what we're going to do. And let's check out Feed the Tree by Belly. Here we go.
This old man I've talked about broke his own heart, poured it in the ground. Big red tree grew up and out, throws up its leaves, spins round and round.
like it. I like the bass here. It sounds very like, let's see, did I say it sounds 90s? It has that grungy kind of like, but not, I don't know, not too obvious, you know, more alternative, you know, not like grunge, but it has this, I don't know, this grungy vibe. I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds really good. I like her voice. I like the snare, you know, for the time, the distorted like chords, you know. It's not like fifth chords, it's just like chords, but they have a little bit of distortion on there. It sounds really good. I like it. Let's go back.
This old man I used to be spins around, around, around the tree. Silver baby, come to me. I'll only hurt you in my dreams. I know all this and I know all this and I know all this and more. So take your head off, boy, when you're talking to me, and be there when I feed the tree. Take your head off when you're talking to me, and be there when I feed the tree.
Very good, very good, very, you know, straight to the point. Straight up. I think what I liked the most was the two female, you know, the two female voices harmonizing, and yeah, like straight to the point, you know, short and sweet. I think it was a great song. And can we see? Okay. Okay. For a second I was like, was the song Belly? No, it was Feed the Tree. And but yeah, so, and they're actually performing live on October 19th in LA, and then on October 20th in San Diego, and we were just there. Let's see, where are they gonna come to Denver? No, it looks like so LA, San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle. I guess that's just their little tour. And they're on tour with the Breeders. So if you want to check him out, you know, there you go. And I liked it. Really cool. Like I said, really simple, you know, really short and sweet, not too technical, but I like it. You know, sometimes that is all you need to write a cool song. And I'm trying out like the way I used to, like when I would, because you make like this, when you write a song, you basically record everything very rough, and you just put in little parts, and it's just one like skeleton, right? And then you kind of like clean it up. And what I've been doing lately is just like recording very simple, very just, and it's really coming together, some stuff. So because I used to be all like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna write all the, you know, like the cellos and the trumpets and the violins and all that crap. And I was like, why are you doing this? Why are you making it so difficult? Like I was always kind of like writing score music without even knowing. And then I was like, doesn't really fit, the guitar doesn't really do anything here. So I would end up with these like more like, yeah, it's a weird thing. And now I'm doing more like, I'm just gonna play major and minor chords here. I'm not gonna like get into the whole like complicated stuff, and it really works, you know. And this is because I've been listening to music that is just more simple and straight to the point, and you know, and I'm not trying to, you know, write the next big hit or anything, or become a, you know, musical artist on and tour. You know, I don't think I'm gonna do that. um I don't even want that, you know. I just want to record for myself, and that makes me happy. I don't need to, I mean, if it, you know, if somebody would like it, wonderful, but you know, that's just where I'm at in life, you know. So, okay, face to face, change in the wind. No, yeah, change in the wind. Now, so let's see what Michael. So, Change in the Wind by Face to Face from the album One Big Day in 1988. After hitting the top 40 with their debut single, Face to Face released 3 albums, seeing their musical style move from pop rock to more Americana sound, similar to Tom Petty. Change in the Wind was taken from their final album. All right, cool. Let's check it out.
I ran out to the edge of the world just to see what I could see. I saw lovers and beggars and thieves with no hope to believe. We're all lying with strangers in bed just to feel what we can feel. Sometimes we're getting it way over our heads 'cause we cut in too deep. Oh, I feel a storm and it's rolling in out on the raging sea, like a change in the wind, a change in the wind. Ooh, I ran out to the edge of my town just to see what I could see. I saw my brother pushed up to the edge with his hand out to me. We both had the same look in our eyes that we could not deny. He smiled and then he kissed me goodbye and gave into the fire. Oh, I feel a storm and it's rolling in out on the raging sea, like a change in the wind. Oh, there's a storm and it's rolling in out on the raging sea, like a change coming in the wind, coming in the wind, coming in the wind. Oh yeah. Shine your light down on me, like a beacon in the midst of the darkest sea. I ran out to the edge of the street just to hear what I could hear. I heard rumors of fighting and wars that I could not see. Ah, but we're feeling so strong in the air that it's not hard to believe. All that's on the edge of our lives is closer than we see. Oh, I feel a storm and it's rolling in out on the raging sea, like a change in the wind. Oh, there's a storm and it's rolling in out on the raging sea, like a change coming in the wind, coming in the wind, coming in the wind. Oh yeah. There's a storm and it's rolling in. There's a change coming.
I mean, how can you stop that? It just goes up and up and up and up, crescendo after crescendo. But I'm loving this. I love the energy. I love It sounds very positive. I love her singing. It's wonderful. Those little falsettos, and there's a lot more going on. You got the keyboards, the Hammond, I think, and I love the acoustic guitar. I love the distortion. I love the bass. I don't know. There's a lot going on, but again, not too technical. It's just enjoyable, very enjoyable. It's like, and I can sense the Americana style. I guess the Americana style is something very close to what's his name? Man, I listen to so much music that, like, I'm becoming very bad with names. What's his name? Bob. Well, it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to me. But if I type it in, it's I'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it sounds, I don't know, it has that vibe, that Americana vibe. Let's finish it. And of course, I was talking about Bruce Springsteen. I don't know. I was like, is it Bob? And I don't know why. At that moment, sometimes there's a lot of musicians I want to talk about, and since I see so many names every day, it gets a little blurry. But yeah, Bruce. He's like, I guess. I mean, it can get more Americana than Bruce Springsteen. I don't know. He's such a poet, but I love the way his music has always, it's so full of layers and music and the lyrics, are just fantastic. Okay, so number 3. This was beautiful. I loved it. But again, very, very, there's not a lot of, that you can talk about musically, because it's just like, it doesn't have to be, there's not, it's just, good music, and it's short and sweet, Let's see here. Let's see what Michael has for us. So the next song is by Robin Lane, When Things Go Wrong. Robin Lane and the Chartbusters, from their self-titled album 1980. Singer-guitarist Robin Lane got her start as a backup vocalist for Neil Young, and was married briefly to Andy Summers of The Police. All right. Before releasing her first album, When Things Go Wrong, I was like, and then things got wrong. No, When Things Go Wrong was her biggest song, released in 1980, but Robin continues to record and perform today. All right, cool. See, that's just enough information to have an idea what's going on. Let's see, here we go. Boom.
That'll only make it harder. Why you want to
can see how this is a hit. Like, it's just very catchy, and I like the guitars that like bing bing bing. Like, I don't know, the way they sound. I guess that's very identifiable to the song, to the sound, and it's so crazy how one hit or one song is like that becomes your hit, and it's with every band. And it's so funny also when we went to Power Trip, that basically at the end they play their most famous song, To Go Out With a Bang, and it's sometimes not even their best song. It's just the song that I guess sold the most and that everybody knows, like when we went to see Kansas, they played Carry On Wayward Son the last. And it's so weird, it's so bizarre that you always kind of like end it with your hit. You have to. But this is, I really like her voice. It's very different. And for some reason also, if this goes the way it's going, it's an all female marathon. But I don't know, the Pixies I think is gonna break this. But I like it. I like even the solo was bing 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 bing. Instead of like, I don't know, with like a different, like a warmer distortion. It sounds very like the distortion is very like and but I like it. It gives the song that character that it has. If you listen to it, the way she's arpeggiating those chords, but it sounds like like, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it doesn't, there's no chorus in the sound, in the guitar sound, in the mix. Listen.
For you, you say I don't love you enough.
Yes, there is chorus. There's actually a lot of chorus, but I don't know. It's just like, I think the tone of the guitar is very high. It's a lot of mids and a lot of highs. There's no bass in the guitar. That's why it sounds like, I don't know, a certain way. Yes, very cool. But this is what every song, I mean, a song gets its character from, the different tones and settings on your instruments. And I just heard, I read a really cool article of a Porcupine Tree, Steven Wilson frontman, and he was like, I don't like it. He didn't say hate. He's like, I dislike guitar players that always sound the same. And I was like, what does he mean? Because that's what makes you, that's what people say. Oh, this is Santana. Oh, this is Steve Vai. Oh, this is Al Di Meola. It's instantly recognizable, I think. So I don't know if I can agree with him. But he says that he doesn't like that all the guitar players go with one sound. It's like Pat Metheny. Pat Metheny, yes, he sounds like Pat Metheny because, of course, what he plays, but also the tone of his. He has like 4 different things that he uses: distortion, a very clean tone. Then he does like the trumpet. So I was like, I didn't really understand what it was going for, but he didn't like. Or Holdsworth, like he has like 11 delays going at the same time, so it gives him this amazing sound. It sounds like a sax. So if you take that away from a guitar player, then you don't sound like yourself anymore. Then you sound like. So I have even I have trouble when I play someplace else, with a guitar that's not mine and a pedal that's not mine and an amp. And then I'm like, wow, I sound like horrible. I don't sound like myself. So I don't know. Every song, I guess, has a specific sound of the guitar player. But I don't know if I can agree with what Steven Wilson said. I think what he was going for, that he likes the variety of, maybe a lead guitar player should have maybe like 3, 4, 5 different lead sounds for their solos and stuff. Yes, I agree with that, but I don't know, man. I just don't know how to see it, because Steve Vai, for example, if he would, he has a certain sound, a certain tone, and if he would suddenly grab like Al Di Meola's guitar and his rig and his pedal, then he wouldn't sound like himself. And so I don't know how to see that, but I do agree with, of course, I do agree with Steven Wilson. Try to change up your sound as much as you can, but I don't know. Like, there is a certain type of clean that I like, and that's what I would use, I guess, always, and I guess that's why I'm talking about this. The clean guitar just sounded very high end, like there was no bass on that guitar. It was very like mid high, but that gave that song its character, I'm talking, of course, about When Things Go Wrong. Okay, what do we have here next? Let's see. All right, so this is the Pixies' Gigantic. From the album Surface Rosa, 1988. With heavy punk influences, the Pixies had big national success in the late 80s and 90s. While usually fronted by Frank Black, bassist Kim Deal sang lead on several songs, including this early quirky track, Gigantic. All right, let's go. So yeah, like I said, I knew a couple of songs by the Pixies, literally 2. Where's My Mind? And the one I reacted to recently. Now this is my 3rd one. Here we go.
And this I know, his teeth as white as snow. What a gas it was to see him walk her every day into a shady place. With her lips she said, hey, Pa, let's have a ball.
So you see what you did here, Michael? So instead of letting Frank sing, you changed it to Kim. So now it's an all-female. We still have to look about Tribe. If that is also female, it's going to be an all-female marathon from Boston. Here you go.
Hey, Pa, let's have a ball. Hey, Pa, let's have a ball. Gigantic, our big, big love. Gigantic, our big, big love. Lovely lazy run
Yeah, like you said, it's a quirky little song, a very like the wall of sound. The distortion is just so heavy. But good. I mean, it was still entertaining and interesting. Like the bass line, the bass line, and there was just I guess the keyboard was just doing like and on the chord progression, no problem. Really cool. I like the Pixies. They are, they are more indie. They're very, I don't know. You have to kind of get into them. A lot of this music is just I guess it's not for everyone, but that doesn't mean that it's not good. That's so. Oh, okay. I'm looking at like the channel, and I'm looking at the likes and dislikes because we can still see them. It's kind of sad that you guys can't see them. You can just see the button, the like and dislike, but you can't see the ratio. But it's usually the same. There's only one person who like dislikes every video. I don't know who it is. And so we're literally used to that. It says like 99.8 like every video. It's ridiculous. But hey, whatever makes the person happy disliking the videos, that's fine. So moving on from the Pixies, let's see here. So this is Tribe, the song Outside from the album Abort, 1991. Major players in the Boston scene in the late 80s. They released their first major label album in 1991, known for their dark goth rock sound. The member of Tribe went on to invent the video game Guitar Hero. Oh, wow, and Rock Band. The members of Tribe went to invent the video games Guitar Hero. Wow, I played that. I think I've played, what was it, Guitar Hero? I think Alexia had Rock Band when we started dating. She had Rock Band, and but for me, of course, being a guitar player, it was like I can't do this. This is nothing like playing the guitar, but we tried it and it was a lot of fun. And then Nirvana was on the drums. She was only like 4 at the time, so yeah, I played those games. Really cool. I didn't know that it was them, and that's a cool trivia. All right, so let's check out Tribe. Here we go with Outside. I love that slapback echo, that dun, 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 like you play like dun and it sounds dun, 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 or down, down, and then since if you play like dun, dun, like I don't know, you can kind of like I don't know how to explain it, but I wish I could do it. But like the slapback echo is like the one from like The Wall, dun, 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 and that's what they're using. I love that. I use it myself very, very much. It's very effective to just, I don't know, build like a cool atmosphere, It's really, really cool.
I think, who knows what it is, what it might be. I know anything goes. I've been there, don't remind me. I think, who knows what it is, what it might be. I know
Very cool. It reminded me a little bit of you too, like that sound, that the Edge uses. So see, this was another female marathon. So I was like, okay, I want to do a song. I want to add a song by a band from Boston. So I would kind of break the well, let me see. Because I was gonna do a Big Wreck. I've only done one reaction and I love that song, and I'm literally working on the solo. But it's not a woman singing. So I'm looking here at bands from Boston. So many. We could do the Dresden Dolls. Because, yeah, to keep it like, female. Yeah, I guess I'm going to do Big Wreck separately. Let's see. The Dresden Dolls. I've done some of Dresden. Let's see. Now what should we do? Wow, this song is a lot. My Alcoholic Friends. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's go to the album. Doesn't say what record company, but hey, let's do that. My Alcoholic Friends. They're from Boston. This has 101 million. So I guess a lot of people are gonna like this song. So here we go. This is from Yes, Virginia, the Dresden Dolls, 2006.
I'm counting back the number of the steps it took for me to get back on the wagon of the weekend. I'll use the odd tie, but to prove that I'll get home with my imagination. If they find the body in the basement in the very house that she was raised in, I'm taking down the number of the times, so when we get the sign from God, I'll be the first to call them. I'm taking back the number of the beast, 'cause 6 is not a pretty number. 8 or 3 are definitely better. A is for the address on the letter to my alcoholic friends.
I like it. Very good. Very original. And I like the cover as well. But you can't, there's the cover of the album and then there's the cover of the band. And I like what she's wearing. Yeah, this has a lot of monthly listeners. 1.5 million. Really cool. Like piano based. Really cool.
Friends. I'm trying hard not to be ashamed, not to know the name of who is waking up beside me, or the date, the season, or the city, but at least the ceiling's very pretty, and if you are holding
Very cool. This reminded me a little bit of a singer that Alexia loves, Regina Spektor. Also very piano based and interesting lyrics as well. Really, really cool. I hope you enjoyed that. Michael, there's a little add-on, and everybody else, of course. Let me know what you thought about my reactions to these bands. Like I said, you know, this music, of course, all of it was a very, you know, it's not the music that I usually listen to, but like I said, now it's just so different. Like I know how to appreciate, you know, more simpler music, indie music, you know, punk and stuff that I would never listen to before. So it's really, I'm really loving this, you know. Thank you so much for making me, you know, discover, you know, different bands and blues bands, and I never listened to blues. And now I'm digging it, you know. I just did a marathon before this one. Larkin Poe, check it out. It's already posted. I just posted it right now, literally, like 5 minutes ago. So thank you again, Michael. This was awesome. Thank you for the notes, for the trivia, for everything. And let me know what you think, everybody. Thank you for your support, of course, for your comments, for watching the entire videos. I know they're long sometimes, so I know it's hard to keep up, but hey, eventually I'm gonna take a week off or two, and then you guys can always catch up. So thank you again. Thanks, Michael, for this awesome marathon, and I'll see you guys in the next video.